I'm currently in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Surprisingly clean city, surprisingly modern. They've got a Saks Fifth Avenue. Didn't expect that. One of the things I find most strange about Kazakhstan since I've been here is outside of my business meetings, I'm having conversations with people and trying to understand their view of the world because, and I mean this in a very respectful way, the Kazakhs kind of feel like humans from an alien planet. Imagine you...
Do you want to know why? It's because they still have structure. They still have being. They still are fit and close knitted to their ontology. They are not inflated. They have weight. They have density. They are not like America, where everything's inflated. Everyone has an opinion, belief, an ego, separation, is insulting the structure, insulting the ones at the top. They don't have that over there. But even then, they're still not immune. So what he's sensing is weight, but he can only frame it within a human way.
Humans landed here on Earth, but from an alien planet, because all...
Alien equals weight. Alien equals geometry. Alien equals ontology. Something that America no longer has. Alien equals no inflation. Alien equals reflect reality, and that is extremely alien to something like the West.
Our references that we use to build our view of society don't apply to them. They don't know what
AKA the West, where everything is based off individuality, where I have an opinion, my identity, my ego, I'm separate from the world, everything is math and science and religion or God this, and I'm going to choose my own path, my own destiny, free will. But again, none of those things are real, because again, their universe is written by weight, by structure. Outcomes are decided by the structure beneath them. Destiny is decided by the structure and geometry beneath it, like I said. And again, just a completely different world. One society is not inflated, the other is hyperinflated, where the individual is no longer an individual, it's just inflation, because individual equals weight, and most do not have that.
LGBT is, they don't know what feminism is, they don't know about Zionism, they don't know about open borders, they don't know about any of these things. Every time I ask them about any of the plagues of the West, they have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Because they're not inflated, because they're still anchored, because they still have structure, they still have consequence, they still have hierarchy, they still have being, they still have ontology, still match what they are. They're not inflated. But even a place like that is not immune from humanity forever, because it's still human. It can still be inflated, it can still be effectively just rotted, decayed, and so on. But just the rot hasn't caught up there yet. The delay of humanity still hasn't caught up to the rest of the world, but they're not immune from it. They're only delaying the inevitable of what humanity is.
And when I ask them what they think of the West, what they think of America, they say, those people are distracted. I keep hearing that over and over again from different people. Oh, those people are distracted. Oh, that's a distracted country.
Correct, because the entire modern world is built on avoiding the mirror, avoiding consequence, avoiding physics, avoiding what you are, and replacing with inflation, belief, identity, ego, and just opinions, and I'm this and I'm that, without actually seeing the physics of what they are, which is just, most are just weightless noise and just orbiting and insulting everybody and just having thoughts and opinions that don't triangulate with their actual reality and mass of what they are. So that's what he's noticing here.
Such a weird turn of phrase to say distracted. It's so strange.
Because it is the perfect word. They are distracted. They're distracted from themselves compared to over there. They're not distracted. They just live. They exist. They move up. They move forward, even if it's slow.
And then I'm thinking, well, of course they were in the USSR until the early 90s, but even when the USSR fell, Russia has always been interacting with the West. Metallica, Michael Jackson, they went to Russia.
That's what they filtered it out. That's why the infection isn't as bad there. But again, it's still not immune from it, because they're still ontologically human. And all things that are human will eventually meet the full-scale mirror of what it is. And America is simply just the human left unchecked at its peak. It is rapture. It is the geniuses and the artists and all the people just allows it to take infinite atom and inflate. And that's exactly what this is. But I'm going to end the video there, because Andrew's noticing that the people there are foreign. There's something alien about them. He doesn't realize. He's just noticing physics. He's just noticing people that are anchored. They have weight. They have structure. They follow their ontology. They are not inflated. And compared to the West, that is literally a completely different world, because the West is the fiction. That is the reality.